This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.
Hey, good Tuesday morning to you. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your top stories here from ABC15 Arizona. Turning to the latest at our southern border today, it's now been 3 weeks since the Lukeville port of entry has been closed, and still no clear sign on when it could reopen. The United States on Friday reopening 2 rail crossings in Texas to keep exports flowing between the U.S. and Mexico. But lawmakers going home for the holidays without a border deal. Senator Kyrsten Sinema leading bipartisan border negotiations in D.C., calling it a federal government failure.
The reality is that this is the federal government's failure. The way the law works right now, only federal officials can process migrants who approach between our ports of entry or at our ports of entry. And we don't have enough individuals to do that work because too many people are coming and too many people are claiming asylum when they have no right to that claim.
The Tucson sector reported almost 20,000 migrant apprehensions in the week leading up to Christmas. Arizona's minimum wage is set to increase starting January 1st next week. Workers will get paid 50 cents more, increasing the amount to $14.35 per hour. The increase is tied to the 3.7% increase in inflation that we saw from August last year to August this year. Looking for a summer job already, maybe to make some extra money next year? Well, the city of Phoenix is rolling out a $3,000 cash incentive to hire more pool managers next summer. Those also interested in being a lifeguard will be able to get up to $2,000. So if you're interested, just head to the department's website at phoenix.gov. Well, Christmas is now behind us. Time to start thinking about what to do with that tree if you have a real one. Today, the city of Peoria is opening several drop-off locations at Home Depot, Lowe's, and Walmart across the city, or at Peoria Sports Complex as well. You're asked to remove all of those decorations, though, before dropping off your tree. Don't want to lose those. And we are also entering the season for returns, where you take back those holiday gifts that maybe didn't fit, didn't work out. With shifting and changing policies, you could get hit with some surprise obstacles with this. So consumer reporter John Matarese is looking at the top things to remember so that you don't waste your money.
Well, the shopping is all done. Now it's time to kick back for a minute before it's time to return to the store with all those unwanted gifts that just didn't work out.
Delaney Cornelison did more of her holiday shopping in person this year because she's noticed some online retailers now charge to make returns.
I don't want to have to pay to take it back, and if I have to pay to take it back, I may as well not take it back.
But added fees are just one thing making returns tougher this year. Shopper Michelle Can is stressed about timing.
It used to be 90 days. Now I think it's at 30 days for a lot of things, and it never used to be that way.
Samantha Gordon is the deals editor at Consumer Reports. She says stricter return policies are making a comeback, replacing the laxer rules we got used to during the pandemic.
The return windows aren't quite as long, and you may need to pay for shipping or pay a restocking fee.
The restocking fees in particular take many people off guard. But this time of year, there's a silver lining.
For the holidays, a lot of retailers extend their return windows into January.
Eddie Bauer, LL Bean, and Kohl's have some of the longest return windows, while Samantha says electronics typically have the shortest.
And that's especially true at Apple and Best Buy, who only give you 14 to 15 days to make those returns.
So how can you make the process painless? First, don't open the box.
Do not remove any tags. Try to not take things out of the original packaging.
Second,
make sure you keep those receipts. If you have a gift receipt, generally stores will give you store credit.
Third, check return policies, noting any time limits so you don't miss your return window. Finally, if you damage the box, miss the window, or just have a question,
reach out to customer service and they may be able to take you on a case-by-case basis.
Otherwise, Delaney says you may end up with a closet of unwanted gifts.
And then I'll just keep it and not have any use for it.
That way you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Time now for that most accurate forecast here on this Tuesday. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Temperatures a repeat of yesterday, essentially back into the low to mid 60s here in central Arizona, and in northern Arizona, look for highs in the 40s and 50s. We will see some clouds working their way across our skies this morning and again likely later this evening, but you're not going to see any rain or snow across our state. We're going to stay dry. A ridge of high pressure is building in, and so while we'll see clouds spilling in across our skies, especially Wednesday again into Thursday, we will be staying dry through the end of the week. Then there's a very slight chance of a shower coming our way early Sunday morning and then again Monday night, with a chance for a few showers along the rim too in the high country starting this weekend as we track a disturbance that's coming through. For now, no major impacts to your New Year's Eve or New Year's Day plans, but just know we'll be watching that in the coming days. In the meantime, a gradual warm up will put our temperatures in the mid-60s the next couple days and back into the 70s by Friday. Those overnight lows will be cold, especially tonight, down into the low 40s, but then we get a little milder by the weekend.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to our website, ABC15.com, or download the free ABC15 mobile app. Have a great day.
This ABC15 flash briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. All roads lead to Sanderson Ford.